Okay. Hello. Hello, beautiful people. Good morning. Hello, hello. I am here in my beautiful garden tour here. I'm going to walk around a little bit this morning. Got some action out on the street. I had to see what was happening. And so, this is another beautiful day here in Puerto Rico. I'm here walking you back to my garden, and I have new glasses, which is funny because I've never had the tinted ones. And I just now realized I walked outside and look what happened. Making changes in life. Yeah, you're going to have to change some things. And today's topic is about mindset. So I came out here to see what this was all about. And it is a ruckus, something going on. But your mindset about how you run your life. Is it optimistic when I heard that happening? I run out there, am I happy, excited? Or am I kind of like doom and gloom because I'm worried? So even that just initial reaction when you hear something can really determine your day and really set your course based on that just initial mindset. And so the power of your beliefs and the balance, the confidence, the stability, you have to really stop and know yourself, be true to yourself, and not run around when you're facing a challenge or a problem or like a loud sound that just happened out on my street. So that mindset here and these shifts, it's energy shifting. It's something about being able to catch yourself and, like I just keep saying all the time, stop. That to me seems to be the biggest hurdle that people have. That when people are struggling, and I understand it, when you're struggling, it's like if you get thrown off the boat and you're thrown into the water. If you're not a good swimmer, yeah, you're going to be like, hey, what's going on? What's happening? What's going on? And if the more you do that, the harder it is then for you to then catch your breath and be able to swim. And then what happens when the waves start crashing in, because it is a storm and you're swimming, but then you're getting tired. You have to be able to float. So your mind has to be able to then stop yourself, even though you're in this rough water. And you have to say, wait a minute, hold on. I'm tired of swimming. I need to float. I need to rest. So let me gather myself. Let me compose my mind. Let me gather my energy, because floating is a totally different task that your body has to be able to do. And so it's funny how I instantly like get to this swimming idea, because people, I'm hearing resistance from people that they're like, you're a high school English teacher, but you're teaching life coaching. And I'm like, yeah, because it's the same thing. It's a couple of skills that should have been taught back when we were kids. And that I don't even want to get into why it didn't or how it didn't. That's not the point. The point now is that you kind of check yourself and you say, hold on, wait, maybe I don't really know how to go from swimming to floating. Maybe that is a skill, a mindset shift that I do have to think about that differently. And so, yeah, maybe that is an idea that I hadn't thought of before. Someone's saying good morning. Thank you for joining me. I'm here in my garden. In the mornings, I'm doing language arts and digital media, thinking really big psychology and philosophy. And so it's a life journey. I came here to Puerto Rico a few years ago pursuing my best life, I love it. I'm here. It's fantastic. And I'm teaching people how they can do it because everybody can do it. Someone's saying, love you. Love you too. Thank you. Around the world. Let's put it forward. Respect out, truth forward and respect forward. That's what I'm teaching, and that's what I'm getting back to the fundamentals about. And so, yes, this is a psychology hub. It's an art studio. It's a library because I love books and knowledge and all of that wisdom contained. Because, yeah, let me just pull one here. Here's a spiritual laws of yoga. So I'm reading about the chakras and your body energy and how other cultures around the world control their energy. And maybe that's something that we need to learn how to do because we didn't learn how to do that. And it's time to learn new stuff. Because if we're not learning, we're stuck and we're going to die. Think about it. If you're not growing and progressing, that means your leaves are falling off and you're going to die. So our roots, this becomes important. I'm here trying to share the information. Again, I keep forgetting. Subscribe, follow along, share, all these things, okay? I love the conversation here. People are talking with me. This is great. Thank you. And it fires me up because I know I have this little piece of information that people need. And so when I get a little bit of feedback, then I'm able to go do incredible things. In fact, I've just built a whole new website in about 2 days. And I'm so excited. It's ready. It's there. It's pumping. In fact, it's getting this feed pumped into it in about an hour. So I'm so excited. And so this awareness and your intelligence, when you're aware of what you're thinking, you can control it. And it's also your emotions. When you're getting upset, which is what I was talking about earlier, if you're getting upset, you have to be able to control that energy to be able to then figure out how to weather the storm. Because swimming isn't always going to be your answer. You are going to have to float. You're going to have to float. And that's going to have to take time, and it's going to have to take strategy, and it's going to have to take understanding that it's a long game. So you do need to control your energy. And so all of this kind of emotional intelligence and your intelligent gifts that your brain has, that you've got to keep practicing it. And I'm really encouraging people to put their phones down, to get out a pencil, to start writing down your ideas, because when you write them down, you make them into reality. And when you make them into reality, then you can multiply them and you can cash in on them and you can make them into more things. So my ideas have turned into books, and the books are turning into coaching, and the coaching is turning now into a garden. Look at my garden. I'm here. I did it. I have a garden, and it came out of my mind. It's crazy. I can't believe it either, but I'm showing you how to do it. It's fun. Every morning I'm here in the daytime. I'm doing nighttime politics Tuesday nights, because politics and our social civics, our culture, our history, I think our whole reason for living is to be able to have kids in order to continue living in a whole, isn't that it's existential thinking, which is what I'm doing in the morning. So if you like my crazy types of thinking, let's talk in the morning or let's talk at night. Go buy the books. They're on Amazon. And we need to get this happening because it's such a simple little thing that I can help you with. But you're going to have to be brave and honest with yourself and decide, yes, that mindset is going to have to shift because it's the thing that's holding you back. It's a little turn. And if people are upset that it's called personal growth, that kind of hippy dippy is on it, That's what I'm trying to get back to, it being like high school. And then don't be offended that your high school teacher is kind of like, hey, remember me? I'm still here waiting on you. I still need to help you with that project. Yeah. I love you. That's my story. It goes around, it comes around, and that's where I'm at. All right. I got to go. Obviously, I'm working, got stuff going on. Have a fantastic day. Bring art into your life, whatever kind of art you like. It doesn't matter. It could be music. It can be sculpture. It can be dance. It can be political art and activism kind of posters. Did you know, and then I'm really going to stop talking. Did you know the peace sign with the little triangle thing with the triangle thing, right? That was designed by a graphic artist back in the 1960s about nuclear war and Vietnam, and that was originally designed by someone who had that idea. I'm like, that's so cool, because now that peace symbol is everywhere. I put it out in my garden, and I'm inviting you to put it everywhere. Let's talk. Let's have a conversation. Okay, now I'm really leaving. Gotta go. Bye. Have a great day. Love.